Here is a little bit of a plug for a company and tool set that has quickly become one of my favorites: Google and all of the applications they created to make up Google Workspace. Most of the big office productivity tech companies have their own suite of applications, and the most common is Microsoft Office. Over the last decade, these productivity suites have grown beyond basic word processing, spreadsheets, and presentations to include new features like video conferencing, online storage and file sharing, email, web hosting, and calendaring services. But where Microsoft used to have a near monopoly, Google has won over a lot of their customers. Both services have comparable tools and features, but the big difference is in overall value and usability. If you've ever heard of the term the cloud while talking about computers, it's just a simple way of saying exponentially greater computing and storage beyond what you get in a consumer computer. While Microsoft is one of the original players in tech, Google was born in the cloud. So you can imagine the approach that each company took with their productivity tools is just a little bit different. Microsoft retrofitted Office to work in the cloud, but that's where Google built their apps from the ground up. The result, in my opinion, is a cleaner experience that now favors Google for ease of use and overall value. Earlier in my career, I remember starting with an employer that used Lotus Notes instead of Microsoft Outlook for email, and it made me ragey. My next employer was with Microsoft and then later switched to Google. On my deathbed, I never thought anyone would be able to pry Outlook out of my cold, dead hands. But after a short learning curve, I adopted to Google and cannot imagine going back. The experience with Google Workspace is clean, integrated, easy to use, and 100% online. This means you never have to worry about backups or system crashes. A final thought on privacy to round out this plug. While both Google and Microsoft offer free versions of Workspace and Office, the privacy of your data is the cost of the free model. I honestly recommend that if you need these productivity tools, you at least pay for a subscription. This way, your data remains your own and you don't have to explain to clients that you're using free versions where their data may be scanned and indexed. There's a saying in tech: if the product is free, you are the product. Better to pay a fee so that your client data remains private.